Heyo! So we're here with Death and Taxes. The Reaper is in the chat. Would you rather be immortal or never pay taxes ever again? You know, with exception to the one time that my job failed to withhold taxes, I don't really notice the effects of taxes until I get my money back later. So I guess between those two options, being immortal, but that also sounds really boring. I don't think either of those are like strong polarizing choices, to be honest. Now, if you're saying like never have to pay taxes on groceries or like literally anything you buy online, or would you even lump that in with like tariffs? Then maybe that would be a little bit stronger. If we're just talking like our federal and state taxes, it's already out of my paycheck. I don't even notice it. There's people out there who do. I am not that, financially like literate / strategical. So if you're mortal for long enough, where do you outlive human society? Then you can have both. Nothing but good times after that. True. Maybe I can be the downfall of the human civilization. So with that sentiment, I suppose we'll start the new game. So this is Fate. Oh, I can scroll as well. Lemons? Wait, I'm sorry, what are you? So you got the skull, you got some eyeballs, you got some Bedazzle, it looks like. Perhaps. You're missing the lemons. What the heck happened to your lemons, my dude? You look pissed off. So, thankfully... Bad joke. Thankfully the beetles are alive and kicking. A basket full of lemons. Action, good joke. Oh my god. Did you just set that place ablaze? No! It's me! I'm the Grim Reaper! No, not yet. I need to create myself. Oh! Oh, pretty! I can have little cloud makeup. Fancy. I don't know if I really like the designs, honestly. Okay, let me look at the clothes. Ooh. Joker looking. I can get a little combo action. No, I'm basic. I like the black on black with the red. I could be Scary Grim Reaper. Pretty cute, like the kids just draw all over my face. Someone pissed on me. Gotta go with the clean look. I agree. It just, I don't know, doesn't feel the same.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken. What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 73.
Okay, I'm number 73.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Where am I?
Straight to the point? Great. You are in my office, here to work as a Grim Reaper.
And what's my pay rate?
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County wine region.
Ooh.
I know what you are thinking. And yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff.
Standard stuff, every day, run of the mill. This is exactly what I applied for, actually.
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system. And do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Is there a reason you talk so slowly? Wait, I have to kill people? Will I get paid for this?
Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
He doesn't want to scare his cat. His cat looks terrifying. I need to watch the animation. Does it seem like he's actually talking, or do we think the cat is the fate?
Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
That would be a twist. I have played about 40 minutes of this game and did not finish it. Not for any reason other than I think we got busy and it was on my laptop. So, I only got through a few days and I don't really remember much.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly.
Secondary tasks.
Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Alright, where do I work?
I will show you your workplace right away. Follow me. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
Okay. Does that mean that the game is only 7 days long?
1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Will I get promoted? Ooh, look at all this. Oh, these are the people. There's a bar. Cerberus Den. Feed your soul. Cute. Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quota for the day, 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you've made your decision. So technically only 1 person needs to die. You know what? Let me just tuck these away. Any text messages? Oh, nope. Okay. All right. Well, let's look at our first person. Zara Sile, 38, asteroid hunter. What begun as constant stargazing as a child turned into a career in astronomy. Zara's main goal is to find asteroids that could potentially hit the planet and alert the asteroid destroyer unit in the military. So she's an option. We could kill her. The other option is Sanyu Ferrara, 55, shopkeeper. Frustrated with the bland condiment selection at the local grocery stores, Sanyu opened a shop that sells specialty cooking ingredients. Now people can cook dishes originating from all over the globe. Alright, so let me just test this out. We only have to kill 1 person. So if I open this book... Oh, okay, so this is what it looks like. You guys can now vote. Exclamation point die if we want to kill the asteroid hunter, or exclamation point spare if we want to spare her. And then it will tell me the results when the time is over, I suppose. I wonder if it'll force my hand in whatever direction. So it's time. So I guess I'll just choose that she lives. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But that means that she must die. So let me just try it again. Now you can say die for this person. If you want, I suppose. Ah! Cool! Oh my gosh, and then it just happens. Neato. Interesting. So then I could close it at any point. As well. So, yes, she will die. And then confirm your choices, yes. And off they go. I guess I gotta go up to my boy, Fatey Poo, Fatykins.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
She said that she sold things to make dishes from all over the world, not just mustard. And she was a shopkeeper, not a museum owner. It's different. A person died. I hate following orders. We'll just say it's okay, I guess.
Good, good. I understand it may take time to get acclimated. Everyone goes through that phase.
Is mustard a popular condiment around the globe? I know there's a lot of variations.
Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
Not anymore after you killed the mustard lady. Well, good thing she was only benefiting like one city in one state. Unfortunate. Did I figure out the best choice? I did. I think so. The best. There were only two options.
Indeed. I am glad you are paying attention. In the future, I may require you to make more difficult choices.
Okay.
Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Question?
I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward, honestly.
Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines. And keep up the good work.
Oi, oi, Captain.
A new day awaits. Off you go now.
The little pointer, it might be too small on stream, but it is a little skeleton hand. Alright, so we could just go to our personal quarters. We could go to Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. Check that
customer. Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of.
Or may have.
The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
What makes you infamous?
Why, I was the very pirate king of lore, feared across the world. Even as I have grown most humble with age, I still carry within me glory days.
Cool.
I, the Emporium brims with plunder. I plundered myself. Browse at your will.
Okay, so we've got quite a few things. We can't afford any of it, but we've got the Annals of Transience. Keep track of any passing temporalities that counts days in a month from 1 to 28. These are all the days. All of them. This resonator collates accelerated electromagnetic waves of various frequencies generated by the artificial vibration of eternal recurrence, which travels through the aether and then blasts them at you. So it's a radio, I think is the scientific term. And then we've got clothing. A cursed gourd. This elegant countenance is meant to be worn for celebrations during the gloomiest time of the year. It really brings out the eyes, those deep, soulless, dark, empty eyes. Alright, well we can't afford anything, but it's cool. We chatted him up. We'll just, we can't go to the bar, even though there's other, you know, Reapers there and such, but we'll go to bed. This is a touchy elevator. We're sliding all over the place. Grim office, okay. I'm just checking the building out. Alright, yeah, so just going to work. Ooh, money! Oh, what is it? Crow news. Locals go back to eating plain boiled potatoes when spice shop closes after death of owner. Crow news. Big asteroid alert. It's coming right for us! See? So it's good. I saved the population by keeping the asteroid person alive. Oh my goodness. If this money's gonna be so stinky, I'm gonna put it in the drawer. Instructions. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Yeah, well, she's gonna shoot the asteroid. Now there's gonna be two big ones. You might be onto something. Alright, so engineering or industry. One of them has to die. So I'm thinking when it comes to be that, you know, we have multiple contracts, I don't think I'm going to do the voting for every single one of them. I might whittle it down to just 2 choices and then having to choose like that, just so we're not like spending so much time. Alright, starting off with Tamao Hidaka. Inspired by playing Space Intruder a lot as a kid, Tamao decided to join the Earth Defense Unit as an astronaut. A dangerous asteroid has been located for the first time after their training, and they must now land on its surface and blow it up. Alright, so that's relatable. Marie Emile Lang, 27, architect. Marie is all about living in the present, their past long forgotten. Several years ago, they moved to live near the glacier at Northern Point. Marie has always loved mountaineering, photography, sculpting, and modern dance. Would that be engineering architecture? I mean, I guess this one says engineer, so this is more obvious. Umberto Primo, 38, automotive engineer. Umberto doesn't really have much to do these days at the manufacturing plant, as automation has made car building much faster and more efficient. Mostly they look at computer screens, checking for errors. At home, they love tinkering with their old 77 Dio Pulsar. So, we have to kill a person with an engineering background. And I think this is the only guy who is. So, I am gonna kill him just to get our paycheck today. So then we got Marie and we've got Tamao. Either the astronaut who is going to blow up the asteroid, or an architect who is an architect. So let's start with Marie. We'll give it a go. Die! She lives for the present, so the future ain't a priority for her. True. Alright, so it didn't force me to pick die. I think it's more for me than it is for the game. It just makes it easier in that sense. Alright, so now Tamao. I'm assuming Tamao will be a liver. I don't know how he's gonna react to killing 2 people instead. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So hopefully he's not too mad. I mean, what did it say specifically? Just 1 human with an engineering? I mean, like, we did that.
Grim, How was the second day on the job?
Good.
Good. I see many deaths in your region today.
Ooh.
Too many.
Okay, so too many. That's a way of putting it. I'll say, yeah. I wouldn't know anything about that. Well, that's my job.
No, you must pay attention. The task said 1 human. No more, no less.
Interesting. Okay.
Unfortunately, such errors mean I must dock your pay for the day. You may leave, Grim.
Can I get a vacation? I hope I get to kill more people.
No. You are to
Kill
mark the
fate
profiles
right now.
as requested. We are not here to cause wanton mayhem.
But what if whatever wanton mayhem means, what if that's what's meant to happen?
I appreciate the enthusiasm, generally, but do follow the rules.
Ooh. Die. I think the cat was happy more people died, that's all I'm saying. No! You docked my pay to 0, that's garbage. Spawn mail? A new day dawns with slightly fewer people alive than required. I know being a Reaper may grow monotonous, but you ought to not take it out on the humans. Please follow the rules and choose the appropriate number of profiles before you fax them to me. Two. Just 2 humans. We have 5. Okay. I'll keep it there just in case. Crow news. Young mountaineer lost in the Icarayana mountain belt. Big asteroid successfully blown up. Astronauts returned unscathed. Gruesome accident at the car manufacturing plant as malfunctioning construction bot crushes engineers. Okay, we need 2. No other than that, right? Another day, okay. Alright, Kathy, 33, a nurse. Born to migrant parents, Kathy was expected to go far, but never became a doctor. They told long hours at the local hospital and loved their job, while not being gentle with needles around old patients who accidentally touch their butt. When not working, Kathy lives in a tiny apartment, doing laundry, sleeping, and eating takeout. Omar, 70, retired. When younger, Omar postponed reading literature, thinking, oh, I'll get around to it once I'm old. Then the time finally came and they started going through novels, novellas, short story collections, etc. One after the other. Now they regret the earlier decision as they're afraid they'll die before they'll get to read all these books. That's a genuine concern. I'm leaning towards killing him because he's old and retired. Sumika, 48 Ranger, leads a highly trained anti-poaching team. The number of poaching incidents was greatly reduced when Sumika got approved to use the electric weapons and traps against the poachers. Sumika lives right on the edge of the forest with their family. This is like neutral. So I don't want to kill her. We could kill. And her is like neutral so far. Bali Sefu, 41, is a nun. Obsessed with religion from a very young age, Bali moved to a nunnery as soon as they turned 13. Whenever a stray thought of sin crossed their minds, they give themselves a good whipping as punishment. So that's a neutral for me. And then Columba Hunter, 47, airplane pilot. Columba is a distinguished war veteran. These days, working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Cool. Alright, so we've got one guy in the die pile. I think he can go. He's already thinking about death anyways. And we've got 2 people in the live pile. So that's cool. challenge. We've got two people who are, in my opinion, undecided. We've got Bali and Sumika. She has an anti-poaching team, and that's pretty much all she does. And she is a nun who whips herself as punishment when thinking about sin. So between these two, I miss looking forward to killing the pilot like in Secret Life. No. No, why did I saved him because they have 5 children. And in Secret Life there was only 2 kids and an illegitimate son. So, I don't know, I think once you hit the barrier of more than 3, that means something. Yeah, well, listen. That's a sin on its own, I suppose, allegedly. It's not his fault. He wasn't there. He was on a plane. Alright, so we can only kill one of these. I'm gonna put the vote up for Sumika. She is the highly trained anti-poaching leader. And whichever outcome she gets, the other person gets the opposite. God, in this case us, works in mysterious ways. True. So if she gets spared, then I guess I should move the book up here. So it looks like my little camera covers it up. Okay. We will... Okay, she'll live. In which case, the nun dies. We've got 2 deaths, right? 2 humans have to die. Cool. Well, Alex, you just killed a nun. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. That's true. That's true. Wasn't it Da Vinci Code where, like, it wasn't a nun, but the male equivalent was doing the exact same thing? Alright, let's talk to our boss. I'm guessing we did well today.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
I feel hungry all the time. How is that even possible?
Probably some of the psychic residue left over from the creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy.
Oh, maybe that's why one of the options is my face being yellow, because there was a lot of lemons in me. I didn't think about that.
Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles.
I sure did.
There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Oi, cat. Give me my money. $300. Yay. Can I go to the bar yet? Still no. Alright, what do you have?
For a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
Oh, I can't afford any of it. Oil and poop. Infernal Illuminator. Cool. It's a lamp, but yeah. Basically. Are you sure I can't? Okay. We'll do another day. Oh. Give me the choices. Should I move my camera? Nah, that's fine. It's just the phone. Alright, all survived in a plane crash due to skillful efforts of the pilot. Whoa! Modern health. Nurses win prestigious award. There's more to medicine than just doctors. The Daily Moon. Will the police finally do something about this highway menace? We might be able to kill the highway menace. Oh, is this kind of like a... Oh. Heads or tails? Oh my gosh, I could just do that when I need to. Alright, that's cool. I'll keep that up there just in case. Should have killed him. Alright, what's our instructions today? 3 humans have to die. Have you looked outside today? It rains. It has been raining for hours. Appropriate to accompany the despondents within me. Well, here are some rules for you. Alright, just 3. Alright, you, Carrie, 32, botanist. Gardening is Carrie's favorite pastime and also their line of work. They enjoy growing edible exotic plants and experimenting with different recipes. They're also an expert in natural poisons. I'll put them in the neutral category. She could use that for something. Sonia, maybe? 62, therapist. She's a therapist for marital and intimate matters, mostly focused on helping those of an older age. They're always trying to promote an active and healthy lifestyle in all matters. If you know what I mean. Their favorite pastime is playing with their 3 dogs. Grim, I am watching. You should mark this profile to live. Well, damn, if you say so, fine. I won't kill your therapist, Fate. Jeez Louise. Alright, Vlad. 50. A recluse. Also could be Dracula. Vlad lives alone in their big mansion, brooding, rarely receiving visitors. The big advanced laboratory, rumored to be in their basement, occasionally attracts travelers in search of knowledge. Alright, I'm interested, I'm intrigued. I'll put him in the neutral, because if he lives, maybe Frankenstein will run among us. And what, we need to kill 3, I think it said. Oh, golly gee. Yeah, 3 humans have to die. So far, I don't know. Alicia de Tourville, 35, drivers, an absolute speed demon. They cruise at utterly ridiculous speeds all around Cosmopolis City, delivering miscellaneous packages to various people and companies. With their stoic demeanor and calm nerves, they could be an excellent rally driver. So they're an Amazon delivery driver. That's basically what we're getting at here. I have a lot of neutrals. This is not boding well. Takume Gold is a professor of mathematics who enjoys challenging their students with near unsolvable equations. It's the best way to force them into being more inventive and creative, they say. Lately, they've started tutoring a gifted janitor with a troubled past. Oh, what movie is that? Oh, God. I wanted to kill him, but now... Alright, so far, he's like, I don't know. Let me look at these people again. Botanist, expert in natural poisons. Could be used for terrorism. But I think that's what's interesting about it. Vlad has a basement that people travel to come see, so that's bringing in money to the economy for tourism, right? And then, a fast driver. Gosh. So only one of these 4 can live. Vlad is clearly a Vlad Putin in a wig. So, what are you trying to tell me about Vlad? Should we kill him? Yeah, okay. He's a die. He's a die. Okay. So now, only 2 more people need to die. I'm gonna go with the professor. Don't drop my marker on the floor. Alright. So, Carrie, Alicia, only one of you can live. We'll vote on Alicia. She's a speed demon. There was a message on the phone saying someone's gotta deal with her, blah, 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 blah. So we could let the police do that, or we could take matters into our own hands. Or I can flip a coin, I suppose, if it's 50-50. The other one is the botanist, who's into experimenting and is an expert in natural poisons. Kill the botanist! Okay. Die. You cannot poison anybody. Okay, so that's 3 people. Correct? Correct. So you get to live, you speed demon, you. And it'll be up to the police department to figure that one out. Yes. And that's it. Productive day.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick.
You're welcome for not killing your therapist.
All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. You even adhered to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance. I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper.
Yeah,
if you keep
of
this
course.
up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities.
Would I be able to kill more people?
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow.
Ooh, you're gonna go party? Okay. Local maths professor found dead at home. Suicide suspected. They felt a lot of pain. Perhaps it got to be too much. Damn. So, yeah, I guess we don't control how they die. Brooding recluse mysteriously disappears. I don't know how they know that. Don't let age get you down, says noted therapist in their new book about sexual health. I knew it was about sex. It always is with old people. Municipal gardener found dead in their own home. Cause of death unclear. A bird must have took him. Yeah, literally, it was published in the Crow News, so that tracks. Good stuff. Nice. All right. Cool. All right. Good morning. Morning, Grim. Good. You're paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. 2 humans have to die. Spare any human with a science background. I hope you're enjoying the routine. Cool, this is the only coin I have. Alright, so science background. Cave. Dangerously wide? Fine, we'll be nice to scientists. Hello, Donkey Techo. Welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, we'll be nice to scientists. I feel like we kind of have been so far. Oh, okay, so you're a scientist. So I'll just spare you right away. Healer. Statistics is not science. White collar criminal, retired, but not retired about science. And then we've got an archaeologist. Cool. Alright, let's start from the top. We got retired. Hector, 84. For nearly 50 years, Hector produced and hosted a series of fun and educational television shows that revolve around being nice to people and making the world a better place. They won numerous rewards and honors for their many good deeds. So only 2. We've got a big pile here. Stefan, 55. Statistician. I can't say that. He lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistical consultant at several companies and give lectures at the university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. Oh, what an interesting lad. Kaveh, 25, healer, wishes to heal people, so they sought knowledge from a mysterious recluse who reportedly has a magnificent laboratory and possesses great knowledge about healing people. Recently, Kaveh has been feeling increasingly dizzy for some reason. Ew, p-value. So this is related to the recluse that we just killed. And they're feeling dizzy for some reason, which is not good. But we killed the botanist, so I don't know. Couldn't be about that. So she's so far on my kill. Right? Not. I mean, like, there's science in her thing, but it's not a science background, so we might have to not her. Nora, white-collar criminal, whatever. She's a regular embezzlement after their multi-level marketing scheme failed. It failed. The beauty products and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All this to pay off their mortgage and keep their children in a decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in their spare time. I mean, whatever. Loic, 52, archaeologist, made the discovery of their career as they came upon ancient sealed tombs in the local desert. The most intriguing item found from one of the tombs was an ancient wheel of cheese, which still looks surprisingly appetizing. For that, you shall get to live. For the cheese. Whoa, hold on. Paper, please. 2 humans have to die. Alright, so I think the one that I'm, like, most conflicted on is the white-collar criminal. I think... Yeah, right. We saved the cheese man, so I think I'll do the little votes on the white-collar criminal. Because, I mean, like, criminal, but, like, also who really cares about white-collar stuff. So I'll open her up, exclamation point die, or exclamation point spare. And we'll see. If it's a tie, I'll flip a coin. And then I feel pretty good about the others. This is the one that I'm like, could go either way. Again, a child in a decent school seems fair, but at the same time. And then we gotta kill one more person, so. I don't know what embezzlement it's like a business thing. Alright. If they're embezzling big companies, then they can live. Let's see. She turned to regular embezzlement. Okay, yeah, she can live. Oh. Alright, so 2 have to die. And we haven't killed anybody yet. So, we will kill her, because that was in my confident pile. And then we've got these 2. We've got a guy who's retired, and we've got the statistician, but I think he's funny. So, an employee transferring small amounts of company funds to a personal account over months would be considered embezzlement, where breaking into a company safe and taking the cash would be theft. So she wasn't a thief. I mean, listen, as a child, it was always a Nickelodeon ad for a clothing embezzler, and they wanted us to buy it. I think the word embezzlement just means something prettier and better. And I think we were taught that at a young age. We're gonna let the statistics guy win because he sounds cute, and he will die. Did you confuse Embezzle with Bedazzle? Maybe. Because why do they sound the same? They're the same word. Anyways, we're confirming them. Let's see, can I go? I can't go. Do I need to bring the card with me or something? No, I don't know.
Have ye seen such
Oh, I didn't get paid yet. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta go talk to the boss and get my paycheck first.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
Embezzle, Bedazzle could be a Harry Potter spell to like steal someone's gems or their jewelry or something. True. I'll write it into my next D&D campaign. That'll be just a special spell just for us.
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I don't really feel awful about choices. I think it's harder for me to decide who to, I don't know, like, it's not about the killing, it's about just, like, who, they're all so normal. Honestly, it feels like I'm not killing enough people. I crave more.
Grim, take this seriously. We are here to save the humans from themselves and hold the chaos at bay.
Thanks for deleting that message, Donnie.
But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Not really. Is there another way? Oh, no.
Perhaps no, never mind. I have not found a way around the tradition, and I have been here a long time.
Okay.
This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
But you hand out the rules and make me do choices. Can't worry too much if this is what has to be done. I think I would probably be the middle road. In like a really weird alternate reality turn of events where I'm the Grim Reaper, it's just business, baby.
It gladdens me to hear you do not bother yourself with unnecessary concerns.
Yeah.
The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Ooh, these are good questions. Why haven't I seen any underage profiles?
The children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
Are there many offices or departments?
Countless.
How many Reapers are there?
Infinite.
Wow.
Exactly. Anything else?
What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system? I feel like the animals get their own department official and do, like, I feel like that's already been answered.
Oh, not at all.
The humans can't actually affect anything?
Yep, not a thing.
What about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable.
If there are infinite Reapers, but only a finite amount of people, then there are theoretically infinite Reapers who have nothing to do. True. Infinite vacations. I don't know. Well, I guess there's infinite Reapers, right? But surely not all of them follow the rules, right? Like, I could break every single rule, and I get no paycheck. At a certain point, I imagine I would get fired. And, like, as a Reaper, would I just die?
The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk are a result of their own deeds and decisions. Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation. But that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it.
Who reaps a Reaper exactly? I think there's a song about that.
Anything else?
Why do all the profiles refer to people as they? I only realized that with one profile. I didn't realize that with all of them.
An astute observation. You see, Grim, our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition.
Not getting Amazon Prime, not after you stole $200. Hydrate again? I just hydrated! You're welcome. Okay. So no gender information.
Minimal.
Cool.
Everyone you assess is simply human, after all, excluding any monumental error in normal procedure.
Okay.
The bottom line is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules. Anything else? Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Little lemon boy. Alright, now that I have my paycheck, let's see. Oh, what is this, a snow globe? Oh, it's so expensive. I don't want my clothing. I'll save it, double it, give it to the next day. Who is this? Huh. Okay, let me put... Ooh, we got a lot of profiles to look at. Oh, I have another one. Here. Alright, tomorrow science. There may be hope for our planet yet. Scientists are on the verge of a breakthrough that might help with the dwindling fish population. Local archaeologist claims eating 3,000-year-old cheese gave them massive diarrhea, but, quote, was worth it. Beautiful. 4 yet-to-be-identified people arrested in major embezzlement scandal related to Global Incorporated. So, she got arrested anyways. City mourns loss as stomach cancer claims life of beloved television personality. Market experts warn against investing in Yitcoin. Definitely worth it, right? I mean, like, what a silly question. Oh boy, okay. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today is that day. A total of 6 humans have to die. At least 2 humans aged 60 or older have to die. Any humans with an economy-related profession have to die. Okay, I'll keep that up top here so I can always see it. So I can see that she's unemployed. So she could live. She could. Soldier. Not 60 or older, not economy related, could live. 60 or older, might have to go. Economist in this economy, 70, might have to go. Janitor, so far so good. Investor. That would be economy related, right? Alright, let me just read her profile so I know who she is when I have to, you know, kill her. Farize Williams, 40, investor. An avid investment enthusiast spending all of their waking hours tracking stock prices and buying, selling stocks randomly. Despite having zero knowledge of economics and no desire to learn, they have successfully convinced people on social media to invest in Bitcoin. Die. Oh man. Get out of here. Alright. Well, I'll just tuck her out there. 41, market researcher. I feel like this might be economy related. And then banker might also be economy related. Cool. So that would just be 3, and then we've got the 2 older people. Crypto guy reminds me of the one person from Squid Games. Like the Thanos looking dude or something. Alright, so if I kill all these people, that's only 5. And these are the only 2 people who are above 60, so I'll read them and I'll kill them. In fact, a version of this game where you choose who to get to be in Squid Games would be fun too. Oh, the guy Thanos is after. I mean, hey, listen, inspiration has to come from somewhere, I suppose. So maybe they both had like similar ideas. What did the founder of Bitcoin look like? Bitcoin wasn't Elon, right? Like that. I just now I'm starting to like everything is so associated strongly, but I don't think it was him. Ayo is his name. He's 62. He's a pig farmer. He's been herding pigs for 40 years, continuing the long line of pig farmers in their family. Religiously wears green boots every day, believing a touch of pig manure gives them lucky properties. Well, very unlucky for you today, my good sir. Jean-Baptiste Cotin, 70, retired. A retired carpenter and veteran of the long-ago military conflict at the Marisola Peninsula. For years, they've had to deal with bouts of PTSD, which they've managed to alleviate in their twilight years by painting and composing melancholic folk songs. They run a successful investment firm on the side. So you are also an economist. No one knows for sure who made Bitcoin, apparently. Oh, damn. I didn't know. That's wild. No one's claiming. I guess it's, I don't know. I would hate to say that I, invented something, so, yeah. It was made by an anonymous person with the fake name. Alright, fake name. But what if it's not? What if it's their real name and they just said it was a fake name so people didn't think it was them? Alright, 6 humans, at least 2. Check. Alright, Jarl. You're on the shopping block, 41 market researcher. Researching the soda market, hoping to find a new angle. It is a make-or-break situation for Jarl as they're trying to provide for their family while succumbing to credit card debt. Their boss is thinking of firing them due to low results. Well, don't have to worry about that anymore. And then Raz, 53, banker. Widely celebrated economist, is called the preeminent expert in market manipulation. For the past decade, they've appeared on many television programs advising people when and where to invest their funds. Alright, so yes, 5 dead, just one more. Hildegard, 28, unemployed. Due to monetary reasons, Hildegard never had the opportunity to go to college. Recently, they had a brooding recluse with a magnificent laboratory. This guy. Teach them the secrets of the universe. Around the same time, they started feeling extreme fatigue and chest pain for some reason. So strange, the other person had similar symptoms. Pietro, 25, soldier, comes from a family of soldiers going back several generations. As such, they felt they had little choice but to follow the same path and enlist. They are now returning from their second tour of Ferrodin, although they're not really into this whole military thing at all. There. And then we have Mitsumi, 20, a janitor. Sentenced to community service at Cosmopolis Polytechnical Institute after drunkenly assaulting a police officer. After getting guidance from a local professor, they started to reevaluate their relationships, confronting their past and thinking about their future. So it's sort of like a lip from shameless situation. Honestly, I'm thinking about killing our Hildegard person. We also, I think, killed the person who was also associated with the recluse. So let's do that. And then the other two people can live. If Lip can have a comeback story, so can you. And at least you're not an ex-economist at this point in the economy. So that's a lot of deaths. But it all made sense, I think. I'm sure it'll get exponentially more complicated. We can finally go to... We got Grim Day. That's fun. Ooh. I guess I'll talk to Gus. The air is eerily cold, as if frozen in place, too scared to move an inch. Hey!
What do you want?
New Grim number 73 was up.
Fresh-faced lemonhead. Exactly what I wanted to see today.
What does that mean, Gus?
Hey now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
What do you do here?
I'm the janitor. I clean up the damn mess you make.
What mess? I haven't done
Looked in
anything.
the mirror or thought about the clientele of this place? Where do you think the drink goes? None of you have a stomach. Anything you consume falls through the rib cage straight to the floor.
I was wondering why the floor was so sticky.
Pretty gross, right? A gift to the world from all you pompous reapers. Or could be at least a little more considerate.
Appreciate you.
Gee, thanks. Something else you wanted?
Who were you before?
What's that supposed to mean?
Are you the ghost of a profile I marked to death? I was just wondering about your
Because you
past.
thought I'm the ghost of some dead human or beast or what?
Oh, you could be the ghost of an awesome monster beast. I mean, you are kind of human-like.
Maybe folks should get over this common misconception. No, ghosts aren't mere residue, a relic of humans, animals, or whatever other entities. We're just ghosts. We're beings unto ourselves. I am the ghost of a ghost.
You were a ghost, and then you died?
pretty much.
How does that
What do you
work?
think? I ghosted around a long while, doing my ghost business, and then one day, I died. I know what you're thinking now, and yeah, there is a ghost apartment. Northeasterly direction down on floor 133. Not too busy over at Ghost Hall, though. Ghosts don't die that often. Comes with the territory.
Fair.
Something else you wanted?
What can you tell me about the
Yeah, really
dark?
cool.
They're hella cool.
Thank you. You're nothing but a sweetheart, ain't ya?
Ah, shucks. You're the only one who truly treats Gus with respect. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to work anyway.
Alright. Barkeep.
Whoa. Hello there. I'm Sari, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side of the void.
Is this the voice actor for Bayonetta? The girl, the other person? Not Bayonetta, but the one who has the giant cat. Maybe it's just the jazz and everything about the voice. Yeah, the weird teenage girl. I forgot what her name is. But like, you play her for a little bit. This person has a lower voice. Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know, voice actors, you know?
I sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new. Maybe you just dapper like the River Acheron. The outfit screams vintage. So, how you liking existence thus far?
Not her. Okay, maybe it was the jazzy tunes that were kind of like clocking me. Feels pretty good to be alive in a sense. Lots of tedious paperwork so far.
Oh, don't I know it. Administrative bureaucracy just can't be escaped.
Can't wait till I get to the taxes part of this game. Damn.
But hey, that's why you figure out the small cracks in the system you can manipulate.
Tell me more.
Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little, game I play with every fresh-faced patron. It's real simple. All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
Cool, let's do
The
it.
gist. I'll describe some sort of an odd situation, and you answer how you'd react. I usually do 4 questions, and nothing else to it. Here we go. Prepare for question number 1.
Okay.
You are given the chance to level up one attribute of your character. Which aspect would you increase?
Bonstitution, calligraphy, capestum, grimmisma, cipherity, scolligence. In real life, I always do Constitution or whatever the health equivalent is, so I'm inclined to say Bonstitution. So let's say that.
Time for question number 2. You behold 2 doors. One planed and old, the other forged of gold. The old one seems to imply disgrace and shame. The golden door cries of nobility and grandeur. It's up to your brave soul to make the first choice. Which door will you enter?
The gold one, the old one, or out the window? Well, I'm not one for heights. Something about the shame part of the old one makes me not really into it. And nothing, like, there's no, like, underlying meaning to this, but I would probably pick the nicer looking one.
Step question 3. Almost there. You see a turtle laying on its back.
No!
Baking in the scorching sun. It beats its legs, trying to flip over, but it can't. Not without your help.
Well, so then we'll help it.
Are not helping. Why aren't you helping?
Why am I not helping? I like my turtle well done. What, I have to do everything around here? I help those who help themselves. No, that's a garbage response. I think the middle one is like sort of along the lines of like, okay, well, so I'm death for the humans, am I death for the turtles too? Like, come on, do I have to really be?
Alright, final stretch. As I said, 4 is all anyone ever needs, right? After being tasked with creating a computer game about dating monstrous eldritch gods,
Of
you come
course.
up with several characters.
Yes.
Which of the possible god beings is clearly the hottest and most dateable of the lot?
Okay. Ab Nipperath, mostly abs, but with a gorgeous blonde maid. No, not a fan of abs. As a Hotith, the blind idiot god. At least they're fuzzy. Nope, we're not a furry. Ugo Safla, a grotesque tree with a warm heart. Okay. Dwipflex, one arm, eternal flexing. Just because like the flexing and the abs, it kind of goes hand in hand, so we're gonna have to chop you off. That's not an option. Nameless Misty, ethereal beauty, if a bit translucent. Okay. Wolfram, half wolf, half ram, half tank. Oh no! The tank is real funny, and the math doesn't work out, but I think it's really funny. Like if you cut into thirds, right? Half wolf, half ram, half tank. Tank is the bottom, and then it's wolf and ram at the top. Let's do it.
Got it. Let me just
That's so
calculate the
funny.
results. We'll take but a moment. Loud, critical, many grievances. Not difficult to figure out what mixture this has to be. First up, 4 centiliters of salmiac licorice and 2 centiliters of a botanical spirit of your choice. Anything that's not gin, basically.
Okay.
Then, 2 deciliters of hot chocolate and topped with whipped cream. Throw in some salty licorice crystals as a side garnish.
Okay, so like a hard hot chocolate, sure. Sounds right.
There's no lie. Okay, this one's called sour grouse.
Why is it sour? It's okay.
First one's
I
on
disagree with
house.
the name, but the drink overflows with the taste of an oceanic planet in the throngs of a subcrustal collapse, a sharp and sulphurous assault on all senses. The acerbic turmoil of a quake in crystalline cave glittering in all the colors of the spectrum, leaving you hollow on the inside. It's almost a death-changing experience.
Heck, an understatement of the century! Now what else can I get you?
What's your take on the janitor?
2 grumps with an axe to grind.
Oh, you forgot to save the first half for soulmates. Cool. Fair enough.
Yeah, Gus is quite an irascible nature, although some of it is only an act.
Some of it.
In truth, they've been hella helpful around the den throughout the ages, and I'm grateful for that. Besides, the office itself couldn't operate without Gus and company. What else you got in mind?
Who else works in the office?
Were I able to count and name all the folks? You likely haven't fully realized the size of this place.
Not at all. These are the 2 people other than the boss that I've met.
You've got you Reapers and all the myriad departments, the Custodian Legion, the weariless data grinders of the Calculatorium, the Abysmal Archive with its archivists.
Okay.
Cadaver Resources, they're just plain odd, but someone's got to deal with the internal issues. Middle management, nobody knows what they actually do. Higher management, but they don't visit us. Basically ever. Same with Fate.
Okay, so like I'm the only one that really has contact with Fate at the moment.
Many of the regular workers come by the den though, so keep your eyes and ears open. What else you got in mind?
Oh, I don't wanna... No, we'll just...
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Okay, cool. Well, cool we were able to finally get to this place. I think I still have to talk to the big boss upstairs.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time.
Oh, I hope I did well.
Yet you seem to have performed.
Oh, thank goodness.
How do you feel after such a day?
Lots to do, but worked it out.
We're good. We have to do what is necessary, even if we do not fully understand why.
Sure.
Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Don't you know what happened? You're in charge after all. Perhaps an economic crash, corruption, bad management. I mean, that's my guess with the Economist, I suppose.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Off you go now, Grim.
Oh, so you're not gonna tell me if I'm assuming I was right. But, you know, don't worry, don't tell me or anything. I hope I get a pay raise at some point. What's the guy got?
Good patron, me ship of goods is at
A
your
little
service.
cactus. Oh my god, what was I about? I don't know. Let's do it. Oh, yeah.
Feast your eyes upon this.
Why cactus?
You wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti, just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the White Desert of Mub. It did not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus.
It is.
You never see it move, but boy does it get around.
And it'll get to my desk, of course. There it is. Just making sure nobody's trying to talk to me right now. Look at my little cactus. Oh, yes, the news. Local man commits suicide after losing family savings in market crash. Respected financier found dead after devastating market crash. Crooked bankers, master bank officials under investigation for years-long fraud. Local pig farmer slips in pig maneuver, hits head on water bowl and dies. Their green boots reported stolen. Soda research taken too far as market researcher drowns in Nevada soda. Young janitor reveals to be a hidden math genius. Finds answers to a conjecture unsolved for centuries. Ex-soldier soon to release a tell-all semi-autobiographical novel about their experiences at Fairness. Cool. Alright. Let's see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. 2 humans have to die. Spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Okay, 2 humans have to die. Angus, policy consultant. There's nothing like the smell of freshly mined coal in the morning. At least that's what Angus believes. They consult politicians on all energy-related policies, always advocating for more drilling, more mining, more cutting. Clean energy is for losers, apparently. So right away, I want to... I can't kill too many people. So like, the first one off the list, that's probably a bad look. Benoit Krakow, 55, online casino operator. Built a website to lure people who like to gamble but don't want to leave the house to do so. All the games are rigged, of course, and highly addictive. They have games designed to appeal to people of all ages and social backgrounds, even kids. Damn, the creator of Roblox. Crazy. Irvin, 40, vigilante. I lurk in the night, searching for bloodsuckers. Irvin has said to the authority many times. They claim to be vampire hunters, safeguarding humanity against these terrors of the night. But are vampires truly out there? The answer might surprise you. It's nope. Good guy. First yes of the pile, I think, to spare. He might be helpful against the troubles. Charlie, fraud CEO. Charlie has been helping their brother Albert hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They've also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion just out of town. So, don't need to vote on that one. I think that's crazy talk. Louise, restaurant owner, got the munchies for shark fin but can't find any. Not if Louise is nearby. They're a big fan of shark fin and other questionable foods like turtle jelly, which Louise has served in their restaurant for a decade. They're also involved in distributing these food items to grocery stores. Seems okay to me. Muddy Thesis, college student. Muddy hasn't had much time to focus on their studies ever since their partner decided taking lessons about secrets of the universe from a weird recluse disappearing for long periods of time. Now they're snooping outside the recluse's mansion, hoping to get answers. What is with this guy? Okay, so 2 humans have to die. So far, I'm like voting between these 2 as the other person. So let me just let these people live real quick. Because I'm not too worried about that. It's about the choice between the 2. And of course, the ad just started. Whoa. Alright, so 2 have to die. We have Benoit Nengus, policy consultant. Might be more useful than an online casino operator, but they're both pretty garbage, honestly. So, given that we're in an ad, I'm gonna just type. Which one do we think should die? I'll give it a little bit. All right. I'm kind of leaning towards letting the policy consultant live. Just because casino operation is just insane, and at least like if you're a policy consultant, even if it is for something that I'm personally not for, like I'm for clean energy, I think he probably knows more about how to fix the economy than an online casino operator. So I think I'll let policy live and operator die. Alright, so 2 have to die. Cool. And that's all. Let me fax them off. Confirm. Ooh, are there more people here? Which are you? Barkeep, when did you get this plant?
Hey now, Sonny, we don't belong to nobody.
Hang on, are you from the plant department?
Who told you about the plant department?
You're a plant, so I assumed.
Forget what you heard, Sonny. No such thing anywhere.
Come on.
Ain't nothing to tell.
Really?
We deny everything.
But I hoped.
Who dares to hope in this day and age?
Come on, tell me.
Stop bothering an old plant, why don't you?
Seriously, you can trust me.
Can we really?
I can keep a secret. You have to tell me.
You're not gonna leave us alone otherwise? Yeah. Sonny, it's just a regular department. Not even that big. But it's very busy.
Why is it busy?
What do you think? It's a department for managing plant life. There are a lot of plants. A lot. More than humans. Plants everywhere.
Why didn't you say so to begin with?
We're real tired of folks asking about the plant department.
Plant department.
Is why we visit the den on Sundays. Lowers the
Oh, it's a
chance
Sunday.
to bother some busybodies with annoying questions. Who even gave you the idea the department is anything interesting?
Doesn't the Mystery Act just make you more compelling to people?
Might be. Can't help it though. There's theater in my xylem.
Oh my goodness.
Anything else? Seeing as we're now deep in the soil of inquiry.
So what's your name?
Me? I'm Herbert.
Hell yeah, Herbert.
You know, sort of like a herb-ert. A herb.
Pleased to meet
Get
you.
the green fella holding me up. That's my pal, Tim. Tim's a real hoot.
Oh, so the plant Squidward? Huh, so you're Herbert and the green fella is Tim.
Say hello, Tim. Hello, Tim.
Is there really nothing unusual at the plant department?
Okay, we see you got a keen mind, so we'll let you in on a secret. But you didn't hear this from us. Gotta promise you won't spill a bean.
I promise.
If at some point you break your word, beware. Our rhizome reaches far and wide, right into your room if need be.
No worries. It was also in an ad, so to be fair.
And these roots can rip the skull off a skeleton in an instant. Snap!
Damn.
A fitting punishment for the wicked. Snap!
Snap.
I say.
Hell yeah.
So listen closely. We're secretly seeding a cabal of plant worshippers who will summon the antediluvian monster god by us for us.
Really?
No!
Oh.
Obviously we're joking. Or are we?
Cool.
Not in this lifetime, Sonny.
Well, I don't know about that, Herbert. Alright, Gus is still here. Nothing new from Gus.
Hey, pleased to see you again. Ain't much happening here today. It's a slow Sunday. Anything I can get you?
What's the deal with the plant?
My favorite pot chock full of plant department goodness. They usually drop in on Sundays due to an aversion of people, which is funny because they're really quite sociable. Personally, I love their quirky sense of humor. What else is there to say?
Your tip jar is pretty neat.
Thanks. Mortimer found the original oinker on an excursion to the Shrouded Zones.
Okay, so you got Mortimer.
Bit of a hassle though. Keeps multiplying all the time. Take your eye off for a second and bam, tiny piglets everywhere.
What?
Go on, take one. Just make sure you feed it with some coins once in a while.
Oh? Yeah. Oh, like a piggy bank. Sure. Okay.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Not worried about spending money on drinks in this game. I want little trinkets. Off to talk to the boss. Big boss upstairs.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
Crushing it, honestly, except for that one day.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval.
It's psych eval.
Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct.
Okay.
I see the required profiles are all here.
Yes.
Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
Wait, I wanted to ask about
Yes.
today.
What about today?
Did I make a difference? Did we help?
Absolutely. Things are already looking up.
Cool.
Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better.
But at the same time, your fate and things went down before it went up. So technically we also did that, but whatever.
Where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
Perfect.
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
We got a raise! Even more money? Yes.
We do what we can to provide for our spawns. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the 4
Do
claps.
not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
Piece of
Careful,
cake.
Grim. That is exactly the kind of hubris that will lead to a downfall.
I disagree. Give me all the rules you have to
As
offer.
such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
See ya, dude. Yes! We got 100 extra dollars. Let's go to the grocery
Need ye
store.
cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
A coin, the thing that which usually makes up the largest portion of any berry. It's just a coin? Alright, can't afford any of that. That's fine, let's go to bed. Oh my gosh. Best newcomer presented to Grim Reaper for your contributions to the killings of many humans. Cool. Unhinged student claims a vampire killed their partner. Is put into a mental institution. Local shark population drops to a dangerous level. Are tasty creatures destined to go extinct? Another forest cleared, an area turned into a coal mine. When will it end? Sun County's air quality worsening, rising to usage of fossil fuels to blame. Whoops. Suspected fraud dies of heart attack as police officers come knocking on their door. Prosecutor says arrest was imminent. Online gambler developer found dead at home, having choked on their morning sandwich. And vampire hunting vigilante stabs midnight jocker in the chest with a stake. Damn. Let's put that phone away. We don't need to worry about that. Alright, morning Grim. A whole week already? My, the time flies. Well, more tasks straight ahead. I think we're making a difference, so let us continue with what we're doing. 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans aged 35 to 60, if possible. So 35 to 60. 35 to 60. 19. Over 60. So that seems right. 3, 2. So I'll just read them, but I think this is pretty straight cut and forward. Yernaldo, 52, morgue assistant. No one truly knows how the fall from grace of Yernaldo began. Once upon they lived a heroic life, so it is said, but such grand deeds are now a thing of the past. These days, they work as a post-middle-aged assistant at a morgue. Cool. You get to live. Mercury St. Ioannis, I think. Motivational speaker. Nature was not stingy when it came to granting charisma into Mercury. A true silver tongue, this smooth talker could convince anyone to do almost anything. As such, they found their calling in being a motivational speaker. Recently, they've included proselytizing into their... whatever that means. Anyways, they get to live. Don't know what that means. Tiffany, 19, pop music icon. Despite their young age, Tiffany has become a somewhat successful pop music icon. Tiffany tries to shake the fashion world by only wearing secondhand clothing. Their most recent find is a pair of funky green boots. You stole those boots. We killed him and you stole it. And this is why you have to die. Who will steal the boots next? Massage Unilanzo, engineer, musician, part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scrap and spare parts. Too bad, you gotta die. And Anna, 22, supermodel, spends all her time and energy on adhering to increasingly unreal beauty standards after a gut-wrenchingly painful week of juice detox. They still got yelled at for being a fat cow. During moments of weakness, they even tend to believe these claims. Well, off we go. I mean, I think she legally bought those boots from a thrift store, but I like the idea of the cursed green boots. I disagree. Well, I mean, it says she found them. Maybe she found them on the ground, but there was a text message saying that the pig farmer who always wore his green boots was found dead, and he didn't have them on. And so I think that what this is trying to say is that Tiffany stole the green boots off of the dead pig farmer. Which is, I mean, honestly, punishable by death. Oh my god, my little... Do I have a coin I can put in there? Are all my coins in there? Wait, what? Oh, did I accidentally... I want to see if I have any spare coin to throw in there. I don't. How could they be second-hand boots if you wear them on... Alexander! Painful joke. Alright. Can't go to the boat today. Gotta just speak to the good old boss, so...
Grim. Ah, yes, there you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up.
Listening.
Great work today. You fulfilled your tasks adequately, and all that.
And all of that.
However, an emergency has occurred which requires my utmost attention.
So I'm
Must depart
saved?
for a couple of days.
What kind of emergency?
Okay, listen up and keep this to yourself.
Sure. Wink, wink, wink.
Some philosophers and researchers are attempting to set up a utopian community for the betterment of humanity. I must investigate their strategies for any flaws.
So, like, if it's a cult.
Anyway, while I am gone, another will be in charge. Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision. You will have more freedom, sure, but it is not limitless. Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your progress.
Okay. Business as usual, I
Quite
suppose.
so. And you are already acquainted. You will report to Lady Poddington.
Poddington. The cat! can still hear the oink from the pig. That's marvelous.
I know what you're thinking. I do provide ancient powerful widgets.
It's clothing. I'll try this. I don't know what that is.
Corsair Thaddeus Thatcher, this one. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one, sage and king and beggar alike, and let Lady Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day, the rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then my crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Telenor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
Okay, cool. Alright, so now that we've deduced that it was the AC, I'm gonna turn the monitor back on. Just to see if we can continue to use that in the future. If not, that's fine, but I kinda like it for myself, so. Okay, so I don't know. Oh, the coin goes on my desk. Cool. I wonder if it'll act as like heads or tails like I was using them before anyways. Oh, it is. Okay. Wait a minute. These are plants. I'm not the plant department. Right. After I left, were moments, it seems to me, something happened at the plant department. Do not ask. As such, I need you to fill in today, basically as the grim for them. I hope it's okay. 3 plants have to die. Okay, weird. Join Mercury on the path to glory, a commune for those who seek revelation. So it is a cult. It is a cult. Medical worker escapes sudden death by mysterious means. Supermodel found dead in hotel room. Tragic strikes as young pop model. Pop idol slips on stage, hits head, and dies. The green boots they reportedly wore have gone missing! These green boots. I hate my job 171. Ya bug. What does that mean? The Harvest Festival starts in a few weeks. A few weeks. Bring your largest vegetables to the contest. Farmer with the biggest vegetable gets the biggest cash prize. Cool. Alright. So, the monitor and the output is back on, Alex. Do you notice anything wacky with that? Now that, you know, obviously the ringing was coming from the AC, I suppose. Cool. Because I prefer to have it on now at this point. I'm used to it. When it was off, I felt like I was talking too quiet. Now I feel like I can talk a normal amount, like I'm gonna match you in volume now, so that's fantastic. Alright, so I got my little heads, tails coin. I got my book. We have to kill 3 plants. We've got this plant is in the job market of photosynthesis. Yet another blade of grass. Yabog. I should just write Yabog on every one of these cursed profiles. I'm so bored. I could cry right now. Cannabis. Raw material. Hemp plant used for making clothes. From its fiber, it is young, yet growing rapidly due to extreme amount of fresh organic fertilizer being provided, so, you know. Pumpkins. Let me put those down. Pumpkins. Almost have a ton. Lives in a sustainable farm. Has had problems with flooding, which destroyed many of the other pumpkin plants. So I know that there is this big plant or crop, so I want this one to live so it wins the contest. So I'm gonna jot that down real quick. And then we have this one, blade of grass. Grows lonesome on the side of pavement at Cosmopolis city center. It will likely wilt if not tended to. Whoever would do that, however, remains a mystery. It is a miracle the blade of grass has even survived this long. Life finds a way, I guess. And then we've got the big ass tree. City air cleaner. Large oak tree, home to a family of squirrels. Safe place for a local cat that likes to watch dogs and their owners walk by. So I don't want the tree to die. Okay, so I'm gonna say blade of grass. There's many of them, so blade of grass will die. And this one, who is really bored, can die. So now we've got cannabis versus the big ass tree. One of them has to live, one of them has to die. So let's vote for, oh dang, the ad break. Oh my goodness, I guess we won't vote. Let's just flip a coin. So, cannabis. Or if you're here, Alex, if you're still here, which one? It's basically tree versus weed. Kill weed? Okay. He's dead. And that's 3, so Twee gets to live. Send him in. Confirm. I know many a dude who would burn me at the stake for this. The 420 bros are mad. Alright, let me check in with the Meowster. The cat sits behind the table, very serious and official-like, ignoring your presence. Oh my gosh, you're just so cute and fluffy. So, the cat slowly rotates her head, slowly, to look at you. She mutters, then places her paw upon some documents littering the table. The cat repeats a sequence of contented meows. She then curls back up into a ball and closes her eyes. See you tomorrow, I guess. The cat has already resumed ignoring your presence. She purrs softly. She declares as you make your way out the door. Oh my god. So I'm not gonna tell anybody about the plant business.
Your visit's like the sun. Regular. And warms the room.
Thank you. Cool. No money. I hope the cat's been paid. I didn't even notice how much the cat paid me. I hope they know how to count money. Alright, am I still part of the plant department? I hope not. That was kind of... eh. Oh, thank goodness. The Harvest Festival contest. First prize goes to our local pumpkin farmer. The prize will help us repair the flood damages and keep our business afloat. New trees planted in Cosmopolis, the city local dog park. City council brainstorms idea to turn city green after last blade of grass in city found wilted. Oh, it was the last one. It was the last blade of grass. Organic Farming Association warns against over-fertilizing plants with local horse manure. I wonder why. 2 humans have to die. Alright, we're back to normal. The plant department got their act together. You, however, should be innately familiar with the drill by now. Just 2. Okay. What the whittle pig? The pig and the whittle pig. Look at him. Oh, the whittle pig. No, you can't have that. I don't have the coins with me. You have them. Well, you live over here, you mama and baby pig. Alright, only 2. We only have 4 options. So, Mahala, sous chef, rising star in the culinary world, vicariously executing the head chef's will with an iron fist and a brass mouth. The workers have daydreams of their tragic demise. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. She's a strong maybe. Dawn, mobster. Tried to model themselves after our old mafia movies and films without realizing those stories are made up by authors who had no connection to or understanding of organized crime. Soon enough, they'll realize there are no honor codes in family bonds. Crime is just crime. I don't know, something about mobsters living sounds cool to me. Loyola. Surfer. Louise is a rising star in the local surf league who sometimes rides the wave in silly costumes for charity. Recently, they attended a Tiffany Tay concert where they found a lovely pair of green boots and took them home. Interesting. You might have to die just for the freaking story of the boots. Ronald, firefighter. Been working as a firefighter since their late teens, pledging to give their life to protect the people of Cosmopolis City. In remarkable physical shape, they have been organizing athletic events for communities all over the country to raise awareness for fire safety. Exactly. Green boots, instant death. I'm glad you agree. Unfortunate for Loyola, he has to die. Alright, so one more person. Workers daydream of demise. This guy seems pretty run-of-the-mill. He seems fine. He's just a firefighter, so I'm thinking he's gonna live. Which means that it goes between the mobster and the sous chef. I personally believe that the sous chef should die. I think it'll be creative and tragic. So I feel like they gotta go, personally. But, what are we thinking? She's gonna do it. We're gonna let the mafia continue. See, mafia lives. I confirm. I am confident. I'm excited to read the news tomorrow. Alright, back to normal? Or is the cat still? Okay. Whoa. Cat paces around the table, annoyed and irritated. The cat notes, while casually twirling around her spot, pawing at the table. I'll take this to mean I'm doing well. Cat carelessly stretches and shakes herself, seeming more or less pleased. A swift nod towards the door with her head makes it clear you should be leaving. Cool. Oink, oink.
Perhaps you require a delightful gift for a significant friend.
No, not for a friend. A cape. Ooh, I might do the groom cape.
Classic. See, blinded dog got much too
unfortunate.
warm nowadays, though.
I don't.
So you're more than
You talk a lot, my dude. Let's try it out.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
That's exactly the question, ain't it?
What are you?
We are the exalted chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are angst ex nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray. If only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel?
What does it feel? I don't understand.
You know, dying. You do remember, right? Be seeing you, Reaper. It's a grim world out there.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Give me my cloak. Oh my gosh. Vampire. Now, okay, now we still got the color coordination. Wonderful. Okay, we'll do one more round, I think. And then I might, whoa, what does the red mean? Charity event organized by local firefighters, enjoyed by parents and children alike. Tragedy strikes as young surfer slips on pier, hits head and dies. Their green boots wash off to sea. Tragic death of sous chef. 2 different types of poison found in the body. Cause of death, hypothermia due to being locked in the freezer. Hell yeah. A crackdown on organized crime as police seize a major shipment of narcotics and firearms. Alright, so he was dealt with anyways, that's fine. Your hands will be kept mighty busy today. What the darn have you been up to over at the office? From what I can see in the data, it looks like a proper mess. What do you mean? Oh, the cat. It's the cat. 7 humans have to die. 2 humans with a religious background. Spare any retired people, if possible. Oh boy. What? I want you to doom all of the profiles today? Interesting. Ooh. You want me to doom them all? Should we do it? Michael's been dedicated worker at the Grim Listen Up. Why are you such a tool, sitting at your desk going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to doom all the profiles today. Prove you're not completely worthless. The cat wrote this. Should we kill them? Should we let them all die? It's kind of like Papers, Please when the cult people come up and they tell you to, like, let the terrorists in. Well, find the green boots guy first. Well, true. True. Alright. Let's see. Praise the revelation, cries Graham, the often so-called right-hand person of Mercury Street. You wanna... Mercury Street. It's not that imposing if everyone dies, true. Little is known of their past, only that they joined the commune at the very beginning. They are seen as organizational brain behind the whole affair. Well, either way, religious backgrounds die. So we'll kill him anyways. Scam artist. A liar and a grifter, Francoise is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. Lucas. Retired. Lived a calm and content married life, having raised 3 kids and helped raise 7 grandkids. Yet they never felt particularly happy up until a moment 5 years ago, until they admitted and accepted their preferred sexual orientation. Their family was very supportive. Ron went on backpacking trip around the world to discover themselves. After a year of being broke, homeless, and unhappy, they found themselves back at home, where they decided to take up some nice and quiet sheep herding. Nekesa has never been particularly sporty, but is gaining fame in the axe-throwing community. Their talent for this sport was discovered in rather unfortunate circumstances when they threw an axe at a sheep thief 20 meters away and hit it. They got out of juvie only a few years ago. Theodore Yosef Perlikowski. Nobody really knows when Theodore started their pilgrimage, but it was speculated that they've been walking along various pilgrimage paths, helping random strangers and righting wrongs for almost 10 years. Balthazar, ex-child actor, starred in a series somewhat popular, if critically lambasted films. Mockery and the subsequent demand to prove themselves drew to ruin their psyche. They soon spiraled into alcoholism and drug use until they met Mercury, who invited them to join the downtrodden of the Path of Glory commune. If I had a nickel for every sheep-themed profile, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird to have 2. Alright, so there are the 2 religious backgrounds. So they're dying anyways. So a total of 7 humans have to die. So if I fulfill this red thing, it's only adding 1 extra person. Really. I didn't see any green boots. So, I mean, and, right, exactly, like, it's not really that hard of a choice. I feel like, I mean, he's the only retired person, so if we follow the rules, he lives, but otherwise we could just kill everyone and see what happens with this red. I mean, we already broke the rules once, so it's not like we have a perfect run or anything. I feel like we break the rules. It's kind of like breaking the rules, but you're sort of given permission to do it. Time to die. I'm a Reaper on a mission. Do ba beep do, beep ba beep do, beep dee ba beep do, beep dee ba bo. I keep the confirm on because I am paranoid that I will mess it up at some point. Yep, we're sending him off. We did it. This is our evil arc. What do you gotta say, cat?
Grim is there, yes?
The cat grumbles at the phone receiver.
Grim, I am most disappointed. I had hoped to avoid having this discussion a second time. Must I reiterate myself? You cannot mark every person to death. If too many perish, the results will be disastrous. It will undo the whole plan.
What's the plan, anyways?
Grim, hello? Cassis, why is there always a connection error at the most inopportune moment?
A frustrated meow escapes the cat.
I hope my words reach you, even if the reverse is not the case. Understand that this is not a path you wish to take. I will note this down as your second warning. There will not be many more.
He's kind of giving, like the narrator of Little Misfortune or whatever, where he's like, oh, what did you say? Oh man, sorry, I didn't hear that. What? Oh man, probing. Yeah, exactly. So he's something's afoot.
Night, Grim. Gather your wits before you act.
And technically, one of the options should have been, well, I was just following your directions on the papers that you've been giving me. Don't glare at me, cat. You know what's up. I didn't get paid today. Can I snitch? Damn. Alright. So, it's been about 2 hours. I don't know how far we are from beating the game, but I'm getting a little tuckered. So I'm thinking that that might be where we end it for this round, and I'll just finish it up next time that I play. Because I must be pretty close. It's been just about 2 hours, and I think it goes between 2 and 3 hours. So the second round will be probably shorter, but maybe not. Who knows?